Today, we're talking about pronouns, not the kind that political pundits get upset about. No, not those. Not the social media panic about pronouns, but we're talking about the 7 types of pronouns that improve your writing. Howdy, I'm Joshua Fields Milburn. I'm a New York Times best-selling and Emmy-nominated author. I'm also a writing instructor at howtowritebetter.org. In today's lesson, we're talking about pronouns. This lesson is another entry in my new Parts of Speech series. This series was originally inspired by one of the books I teach in my 4-week online writing class. We've got it right here. It's called The Only Grammar Book You'll Ever Need. I'll put a link to this book in the description. Today, we're talking about pronouns, not the kind that political pundits get upset about. No, not those. Not the social media panic about pronouns, but we're talking about the 7 types of pronouns that improve your writing. The textbook definition of a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. Okay, what does that mean? Well, remember, we talked about nouns in the last video, but let's review this pronoun-free paragraph as an example. When Ryan Nicodemus came into the room, Ryan Nicodemus thought to Ryan Nicodemus's self, is the situation just Ryan Nicodemus, or is the temperature really hot in here? Ryan Nicodemus went to the window and opened the lower part of the window, only to have a number of mosquitoes quickly fly right at Ryan Nicodemus. Ryan Nicodemus said a few choice words, and then Ryan Nicodemus began swatting the pesky mosquitoes, managing to hit a few of the mosquitoes when the mosquitoes came to rest on Ryan Nicodemus's arm. Now, isn't that the most irritating paragraph you've ever heard? Now let's review the same paragraph, but with pronouns inserted in the right places. Here it goes. When Ryan Nicodemus came into the room, he thought to himself, is it just me or is it really hot in here? He went to the window and opened the lower part of it, only to have a number of mosquitoes quickly fly right at him. He said a few choice words, and then he began swatting the pesky mosquitoes, managing to hit a few of them when they came to rest on his arm. Man, what a difference a few pronouns make. Now, let's talk about the 7 different types of pronouns. To figure out which type a pronoun is, look at the way the word is used in the sentence. First, we have personal pronouns. Personal pronouns represent people or things. I, me, you, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, they, them. For example, I came to see you and him today. Second, we have possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show ownership or possession. Mine, yours, hers, his, theirs, ours. For example, these parking spaces are yours, ours are next to the door. Third, we have demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns demonstrate or point out someone or something. This, that, these, those. For example, this is his umbrella. That is your umbrella. Fourth, we have relative pronouns. Relative pronouns relate one part of the sentence to another. Who, whom, which, that, whose. For example, the man whom I'm almost hit last night works in this shop. Whom relates back to the man. All right, fifth, we have reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns, which are sometimes called intensive pronouns, reflect back to someone or something else in the sentence. You got myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. For example, you must ask yourself what you would do in such a situation. Yourself relates back to you. Sixth, we have interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns interrogate, meaning they ask a question. Who, whom, which, whose, what. Here's an example for you. What in the world was that politician talking about? Finally, our seventh type of pronouns are indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns, contrary to their label, sometimes refer to a definite, meaning a specific, person, place, or thing that has already been mentioned in the sentence. Indefinite pronouns include all, another, any, anybody, anyone, anything, both, each, either, everybody, everyone, everything, few, many, most, much, neither, nobody, none, nothing, one, other, several, some, somebody, something. Keep in mind that all, any, more, most, none, and some sometimes are singular and sometimes they're plural. We'll discuss these terms further in a future video when we review basic sentence structure. So make sure you subscribe to this channel for more writing tips. And speaking of writing tips, you can click the link in the description or visit howtowritebetter.org to download my free ebook. It's called 15 Ways to Write Better. You can read it in less than an hour, and you'll walk away with 15 tips that will improve your writing today.